Hello everyone, this is the Guardian Thor. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I just kind of wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about the atomic camo grind in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, I've been doing the camo grind since Black Ops 4. So, I mean, that's not a long time. I took a very long period away from Call of Duty and games in general. But I kind of started back in Call of Duty 4, and I got the ultra camo. And for zombies, I wasn't able to unlock it because I came into the game so late in its life, and I wasn't able to unlock it. There were some glitches with the guns. I mean, you would only be able to get the DLC wet guns, which were holding me back from the Ultimate Progress, which should never have been a thing. But you either paid for those DLC weapons with the gun crates, and I think you guys remember how that works. And anyway, I got it for multiplayer very late in the game, and then I got um, Cold War. Cold War, I got the Dark Matter camo and the Dark Ether camo, and then I grinded Modern Warfare a little bit. I didn't like the camo. I didn't finish it. I did all the hard weapons, the launchers, the combat knife, the right shield, all the kind of pain in the behind weapons. But I may go back and revisit that just to finish, just to kind of not have anything left out in that time gap. But then I grinded the atomic camo, and now as far as dark matter in Call of Duty Vanguard, I'm about 5 weapons away. One weapon is the Volkstrom Gewer for Plague Diamond, and then I have to do the LMG classes. So, but I've been kind of playing more Warzone lately since the update and they fixed everything. Okay, so talking about this Vanguard Atomic Camo. I was really stoked to do it. I was really stoked to go back to the World War II era, and since I had missed out on all those Call of Duties before, and I thought it was cool. They gave you the STG and the M1 Garand before, about a month before, at least a month, and I was grinding on those camos in Plunder, and I think I was using the STG in multiplayer as like a sub, and I was grinding it. Got the guns to level 70. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna those are the 2 guns that I'm gonna work on as far as the my plan. As far as my plan, those are 2 guns I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna get those gold first, already leveled up, and I'm gonna get through a lot of these stuff clearly. And then almost immediately, I was just disappointed, that these 2 guns were messed up. They were not tracking. So if you had leveled up these guns at all in Warzone or Plunder, they weren't going to track for you in the game. So that to me was very frustrating. It kind of took a little, um, it just put a little damper on the enthusiasm and the grind. But I was still doing it. But then I ran into more problems, and one of the biggest issues was the bloom. Now, I didn't understand at the time how the accuracy factored in to reducing the bloom. I don't think the bloom should have been in there to begin with. That was very, very frustrating. So making long shots for SMGs was a pain, especially if you were using the PPSH or what was the other one? Um, I don't even remember, but I mean, it was like that where it was very frustrating. And then I was like, okay, let me increase the accuracy on the gun through these different attachments, and it helped make that process a little easier. But that was frustrating. Um, well, the other things that were frustrating with this camo grind was the infamous Panzerfaust, and um, and then fixing the STG and the M1 Garen. So it was like over a month, 3 patches, 4 patches, and these things weren't fixed. So this was very upsetting. And when they finally fixed the Panzerfaust, it's like you had to kill dogs with it. That was the only thing that was holding me back from Atomic. I mean, once they fixed the M1 Garand, maybe 2 patches in, that was okay. And then the STG, um, within the most recent patch, I was able to knock that out. I had to get some elims. Um, I think the 250 attachments was kills was bugged, and so but I was able to knock that out right away. And so it just came down to the Panzerfaust. Um, the direct hit long shots. I mean, that should never have been a thing. Direct hit long shots. I mean, it should have just been long shots, and you get it. I know some people have done that challenge through doing plunder or whatever. You can shoot someone with a rocket, down them at 30 meters, or you can down them with a whatever weapon and then finish them off with the Panzerfaust. A lot of people went that route. I got a couple kills that way, but the majority was through multiplayer, just grinding that out. I mean, I went through several hundred, if not a few thousand rockets to get those direct hits. So that was a lot of patience. But the thing that was really really tiresome was those darn dogs. Like, I mean, this is a 1942 weapon that's designed to take out tanks. Why they even had it as a kill streak? I mean, to destroy kill streaks in the air, I have no idea. I have no idea. If you shot the Panzerfaust in the air, yeah, the rocket was not accurate, especially to the other launchers. Was not accurate at all. Didn't have the correct bullet velocity. There's the rocket would destroy before they'd even got there, and the hitbox with that rocket and the launcher was very non-existent. And then when you did hit the managed to hit the UAV, or counter spy plane or whatever, which is even lower than the UAV, you would just get a hit marker. And then I've gotten some of the reports where the Panzerfaust, I mean with the Panzerfaust rocket, you when they destroyed, um, when they just when they hit the UAV or whatever, it wouldn't destroy it, or if they did destroy it, it wouldn't count. So I mean, that was frustrating. I know some people were trying to shoot it down and then knock it out, but I mean, the problem was still three in a game, 30 games. So they released the patch where you can shoot, kill dogs with it. And I definitely don't think that that was the purpose of the launcher. So that was very very aggravating, and it took me. So the patch came out to Moonsday night around 9 p.m. I didn't finish it till Thursday night. Just grinding, being patient, and just trying to get through it. And this rocket, really took the cake on all this stuff, and I just don't know. Cold War, it was that Sigma doing the Sigma challenges. That was infuriating, especially when they when they buffed the flak jacket or whatever. Oh my gosh, I was lucky that at the time when they buffed the flak jacket part, it was only uh, a few double kills away, like 5 or whatever. So I mean, it was a pain, but it was still doable. And the MK11 long shots, that was annoying. Um, but nothing was as annoying as this Panzerfaust. At least those challenges tracked. You know what I'm saying? In Cold War camos, they were bugged, but if you did the challenge, it just wouldn't unlock. So all they had to do was go in and fix whatever, and then once they gave the patch or whatever, you would have the camo. Like it's not like it wasn't tracking. These camos in this game just weren't tracking. Um, and as far as the guns and everything, I like the guns. I like the feel, the Modern Warfare engine. I like the map diversity that wasn't there in Cold War. But I enjoyed playing Cold War multiplayer better because a lot of those reasons. And I like to play Warzone more. That is my where I like to spend my time in the game. So not so much multiplayer. I only use multiplayer to unlock the guns, get my camos, and then flex them in Warzone. That's my thing. So uh, when the DLC weapons come out that are viable in Warzone, I was like, okay, I'll get back on multiplayer, grind those guns for however many hours, and then I'm done. And then I don't play the multiplayer again. I like the battle royale of the Warzone and raising the KD and stuff like that. So my personal multiplayer experience is very limited. It's very small, um, small timeline, and when there's so many bugs like this, I mean, of course, there are going to be bugs during launch, but when there's so many of this, it really makes you not want to grind these guns. And I had felt that a couple times, so I was like, you know what, I want to get through it, just finish it, get my camos, flex in Warzone, and I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying using the guns in Warzone, getting wins, clapping, especially with the brand right now. I love the brand setup I have right now. I'm gonna add another video on that updated brand setup, and for these reasons, I give like Vanguard a 6.5 multiplayer experience because of all these glitches and not tracking with the guns in the game. Cold War, I really liked. I think Black Ops 1 was my favorite. I really love Black Ops 1. So, I mean, if I give Black Ops 1 a 9, 9.0, I'm going to give, like I said, Vanguard that number. And I don't have anything else more to add on that front. It was just very frustrating. If you guys are going through the same thing, drop a comment below, and hopefully my videos have been helping you to achieve these challenges because this one was a grind this year, man. Oh man, this was a grind, and I feel for everybody else that have the same struggle. I know there were other streamers out there that have been feeling the same stuff, feeling the same frustration, hitting up Raven Software and Twitter. I read some of the comments, and everybody's kind of going through the same thing. So hopefully things get I just don't expect any other fixes to come with the Panzer files. So if you're still going through that and at the mercy of people calling dogs, I feel for you. Just hang in there and do what you got to do. And I think that things will get better as time goes on. But at this point, it's like it's kind of already too late for me. I'm done. Whatever you add is what it is. I'm not huge on that multiplayer experience. Just playing that, like I said, I like to play Warzone. So those are my thoughts on the Atomic Camo grind, and I'll post some thoughts on the Dark Ether grind and everything else. But I mean, that pretty much covers what I have to say. I like the way that the guns feel, and I like the diversity of the guns. That's awesome, and that's especially true in Warzone right now. There's just so many different builds that you can add with these Vanguard guns that make it fun. That make things fresh. It's not the same couple guns. I mean, there'll always be those same couple guns, but then there's a huge, massive list of everything else that you can fry with. And I like to drop the hammer with different weapons. I don't want to use the same thing all the time. Although I'm really enjoying this brand. And when I'm trying to raise the KD, I'll tend to stick with one or two guns to just try to get some high level kill games with it. And But other than that, I like to mix it up sometimes too. So that's pretty cool that if you use a different gun, you're and which is the case with every gun. If you land your shots, you're gonna find some success on the battlefield. So those are my thoughts on the atomic camo grind. Like I said, if you guys are experiencing the same thing, or maybe I left something out, just comment, and hopefully you guys continue to like the videos that I put out. And um, my main goal is just to kind of help everybody else out with these challenges or different things like that. I like to play other games as well, so I'll be adding content, not just exclusive Call of Duty content. I'll be adding other stuff as well. Um, I like to play Call of Duty, of course, but I like to play Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. I like to play um, what is that other game? I like to play God of War, and I usually in the past, before I started with the idea of creating content, I would like to go out for trophies, as a trophy hunter uh, back then. So maybe I'll add some more stuff with that. And Assassin's Creed, I got 100%, but just didn't add any kind of that content because I didn't think of making videos at that time. But maybe I'll do something this time. Uh, Let me know in the comments if there are other games that you'd like to play as well, and I can see if I like them as well, and maybe I can figure some stuff out with those games and post some content. But yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts on the atomic camo grind, and until next time, horns up and skull.